After many, many moons, I am finally unboxing the Wicked dolls. So today we are unboxing this Glinda doll and this Elphaba doll. I got them each for around like $23. They were on sale. These are kind of like the mid-level dolls, so they're not like the dolls that are like in their big ball gowns, but they're also not the singing dolls, and they're cheaper than the singing dolls. But I think they're better quality because the singing dolls low-key had cheaper looking clothes and had zero articulation. I literally do not care if a doll can sing. I'm just gonna say, like, it's cool when it can. But for some reason now Mattel just thinks that if they make a singing doll, they don't have to make the clothes good quality. They don't have to give the doll articulation. So I just would rather get these. So we're going to be unboxing these and we're going to be giving my opinions on them. I will say, overall, my opinion for this line is I just wish Mattel did better. Like, I actually think Elphaba's doll is pretty interesting. I think she has some interesting textures on her clothing, and they definitely did a really good job with her hair and everything. But I just feel like from this Wicked line, so many of the Glinda outfits are just kind of boring. Like, this is just like printed on. I feel like we should have actually had sparkles on here. And this is a big reason why I didn't get like the more deluxe dolls, because I really wanted one of like the Glinda bubble dresses, but they're just like not good quality. And when they released like the more bluish bubble dress for the second Wicked movie, I thought maybe, oh, I'll get that Glinda. But that one's even worse quality than like the pink bubble dress doll from the first movie. And I'm just like, it's just like too much screen printing. Like, let me show you guys. My problem is that I feel like I grew up in the golden era of Mattel, because like, I know that Mattel used to do stuff like this, and they could very well do stuff like this now. Like, I know they had to stop making high quality dolls like this originally when Mattel lost the Disney Princess licensing and they were losing a lot of money. But Mattel has the Disney Princess licensing back and they're doing better than ever, and I don't understand why these Wicked dolls cannot be this quality. Like, and if you want to know why I'm holding Apple and Raven, go check out my last video. My last video is actually a video where I compare like the plot of Wicked to the plot of Ever After High, specifically comparing Elphaba and Raven and Glinda and Apple. So if you're an Ever After High and Wicked fan, or maybe a fan of one or the other, go check out that video. It's really interesting. It's my previous video. But if you're just here for the doll review, let's unbox these. Oh my gosh, wait guys, I just realized they actually say stuff on the backs of the boxes. I need to read them to you. Okay, let's read Elphaba's first. Okay, so her box says, a defiant social outcast with untapped magic, Elphaba enrolls at Shiz University and discovers the potential of her true power. Again with the Apple and Raven comparison, that literally sounds like Raven Queen. Okay, let's read Glinda's. Kind-hearted, privileged Glinda might be Shiz University's most popular student, but an unlikely friendship helps her realize the power of her goodness. That also sounds like Apple. Like, oh my gosh. Sorry guys, if I'm distracted by the Ever After High comparisons, I literally just finished editing my video about the two, and now I'm filming this video. Okay, they are out of the box now. We are out of the box. They are out of the box, and now I'm going to do like my typical head-to-toe review of each of the dolls. But first we have to decide which doll is gonna go first, and we're just gonna do eeny, meeny, miny, mo, because I can't decide. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe, if he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, Elphaba is up to bat. So she does also come with her hat. However, I don't really know how to position it correctly, so it doesn't really stay on that well. I will say it doesn't really stay on that well. It is very film accurate in like the detailing. Something that I will say for her and her accessories, and this also goes for Glinda and Glinda's accessories, there could have been more detail. Like, the Monster High dolls that are this price have way more detail in their accessories, like the G3 Monster High dolls. There could have been detail. I understand whatever, they have to pay for the copyright, I guess, or the trademark, but there should have been, like, maybe the hat is fine because the hat's plain black, but like, we could have had detail in the boots or in her bag or something. But anyway, let's look at the face. Her face is very simple. I feel like because I've gotten so much into Monster High and Ever After High, and Ever After High and Monster High dolls have like bigger faces. Also Rainbow High, they have much bigger faces. I am kind of bored of these Mattel faces. Like, when I was little, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is fine. Because when I was little, I just like had Barbies, and Barbies have this same face size. But now that I'm older, now that I've been exposed to more variant doll types, I feel like, I don't know, the small face is just kind of boring to me. But like, it's not like on-screen accurate. Like, she has her green lipstick, she has her cute little freckles, she has like her little smirk. I kind of wish it wasn't a smirk. I kind of wish it was a more not smirking smile, but I get why they did it. It's kind of iconic. But that's just like from me, because like for doll photography, I wish it was like a little more just like casual, but I don't know. Let's look at her hair. Her hair is very nice and soft. It has these micro braids and they're curled and it looks like the Oz dust. I will say, I wish the curls were just a little nicer because right now they're just a little messy. Like I wish they were a little more uniform. It just seems like they're kind of doing whatever. But I feel like in the actual Oz dust, it was much more elegant. Also in the actual Oz dust, she kind of, I forget it. Maybe I'm delusional. I feel like she was able to put her curls over her shoulder and they hung down. Like I feel like these are a little bit too short. But I get it's probably expensive to do the micro braids, so whatever. It's still cute. The top, I really like kind of just like this netted part. I like the little poofs. I like the pop of purple. I did realize there is kind of like this vest thing that the bag was covering, and the bag was kind of covering these little buttons, and I do really like the vest detail. However, the screen printing kills me. Like it's just like these little buttons are printed on. I just don't really like that. I just feel like all the dolls from this line are so mid. Like this is the same complaint I had for like the Glinda ball gown dolls, like the bubble dress dolls. Like the details are just printed on. Like I just wish like there were little beads here. Again, the details on the skirt are cute, and again, I think this is the outfit she wears the Oz dust, because again, Glinda's outfits are very obvious for me, because Glinda's like, I don't know, I just feel like I said, I just feel like so much of the time Elphaba's just in black, and I feel like her outfits kind of blend together in my head. But like I do remember, I think she had like this pop of purple with the Oz dust, so I think they're both like in their Oz dust outfits. Again, I'm glad they added detail. I'm glad that it's not like just a plain black skirt, but like I just wish there was more. Like I just wish there was more like variant, and there is like variant texture because like I guess this is like more netted, but I don't know, I just wish there was a little something more. And then these boots, again, the only complaint I have about these boots is maybe like what's it called, dry brushing? I forget, not dry brushing, I don't know what it's called. There's something you can do where you like kind of brush over this to like add detail and like make things like stand out. I just wish there was some more variant in the paint, maybe even like an ombre, and just like something that made all the detail in this boot sculpt stand out. But I really like this boot sculpt. I think these boots are absolutely gorgeous. My favorite Barbie shoes ever are the Barbie shoes that the Barbie and Three Musketeers dolls wear. Like I'm a sucker for a doll with boots. I think these are gorgeous. So that's Elphaba. So I'm not gonna give them like a number rating. My overall thought is cute. I like the design that went into this. I really commend the doll designers because I know they're working with limited materials. I wish there was a little more money put into this and a little more detail and a little more thought. I guess not thought, because like I said, I do think the designers really worked, but I just mean like Mattel needs a bigger budget. Glinda, okay, I feel like my Glinda's face, like I don't know, I feel like all the faces are kind of like this. She has like, it's not really coming up on camera, but she has like a line on her nose, like on either side of her noses. I think it's like supposed to be like nose contour because Ariana Grande has a very skinny nose. Overall, I feel like her makeup, similar to Elphaba, it's very screen accurate, but like what is with the line on the nose? Like maybe I'll insert a picture of it, but like there's literally a line on her nose. Like why do you need to draw on Ariana Grande's nose contour / plastic surgery? I don't even know. But I think her hair is so soft. Her hair is gorgeous. And how they put her hair in the box is they kind of had like one rubber band here, one rubber band here. And I thought that was so interesting because I realized how they put the rubber bands in the box actually created this sort of wave. And I think that's so good because so often like dolls are just smushed into the box and their hair gets crushed. And I mean, her hair is a little flat in the back, but like they still, like how they rubber banded it into the box, it helped to maintain the curl. That's really nice. She also has just her little twists and her little flower clips. Again, I wish these weren't just hard plastic. I wish there was like actual like tiny little like kind of made with this material flowers. But again, they're lazy. Cute necklace. It just is like a stereotypical Barbie necklace. Again, could have had more detail. Purse. She has like this curved hand. I will say Elphaba also has a curved hand. And it's kind of weird because I'm like, what is she trying to grab onto? Like, if it was the Elphaba doll that came with the broom, I'd get the curved hand. But it just kind of looks like she has a claw. But somebody pointed out, because I was just on TikTok live, like, oh, maybe like if you put her bag on this side, she'd be able to hold on to it. But right now it's like, is she trying to like, I don't know, grab her bag like that or something? Actually, that kind of looks cool, but it's just like weird. Like they just have like one curved hand. And I feel like they don't need the curved hand for Glinda. It does make her hold on to her bag nicely, I guess. The dress, I do think the dress looks really pretty. I think the ombre is really nice. Like when I was a kid, I would have eaten up this dress. But kind of like I said before, like I feel like there should have been actual sequins here or like little beads, like at least a little bit. Like you could have still had the printing, but just a few beads. That would have added so much detail, but it's just kind of boring. And then how it just goes into the back, because like this is all ruched, but then the back isn't ruched. And it's just like there could have been more detail. These shoes, the ombre on these shoes is gorgeous. So they have more detail than Glinda's, and they have like all these little dots that are, I feel like should be sparkly. I feel like there should have been like some sparkly sheen put over these shoes, but there's not. I feel like for these dolls, it sounds like I'm complaining a lot, but it's just like the G3 Monster High dolls are a very similar price point, and they have so much more, and I feel like these dolls could have had more. So if I sound like I'm complaining, that's why. And I don't hate them. Like, I think the doll designers definitely really went all in for them and did everything they could. It's just more Mattel's budget that's the problem. And I think they're cute. I do think, like, Glinda's face, like, there's something a little off about it, but overall they're pretty good. So what would I say? Design is great. The design is great. Like I said, the budget should have been higher. So that's all I'm gonna say. I do think they're cute. If they release like collector dolls that have more detail, I almost put this on her. I will probably get them. The reason I didn't get the Wicked dolls yet is because I was kind of hoping that they'd release higher quality dolls, but they still haven't. So I caved. But yeah, I am still glad I got them. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of them down below. And if you haven't seen my previous video where I compare them to Apple and Raven from Ever After High, go watch that. Also, go check out my business, the Doll Crafter Marketplace. It's the one and only marketplace made by doll collectors for doll collectors. We have used dolls on there. We have customization materials. We have doll clothes. We have like so much stuff, and you can go on there. You can become a seller. You can become a buyer. You can do whatever. Go check it out. If you're a doll person, you'll love it. And just support your fellow doll collectors. And then also check out my other social media. My TikTok, Instagram will be linked below. And then before you exit out of this video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps. And if you watched till the end of this video, comment like a witch emoji for Elphaba. Like I think there's some sort of witch emoji. Comment that for Elphaba. Or I guess maybe if Glinda's your favorite, comment like a pink flower. So those are your two options if you want to show me that you watched till the end. But anyway, bye guys.